Silas and the Golden Egg. Once upon a time, a farmer named Silas lived in a small, quiet cottage. He didn't have much, but he had a tidy garden, a warm fire, and a very special goose named Gilda. Silas was a simple man who spent his days whistling while he worked in the sun. One morning, Silas went to the barn to check on Gilda. In her nest of straw, he found something that made his eyes pop. It was a bright, shiny egg made of solid gold. Silas rubbed his eyes, thinking he was dreaming, but the egg was heavy and cold in his hand. Silas rushed to the village market as fast as his boots could carry him. He showed the egg to a merchant named Leo. "This is real, pure gold," Leo exclaimed, weighing it carefully on his brass scale. Silas was overjoyed and skipped all the way home. Every morning after that, Gilda laid one more golden egg. Silas was no longer poor. He bought a fancy hat with a feather, a velvet coat, and the finest leather boots in the land. He felt very important and very lucky. But as Silas got richer, he became greedier. He began to think that one egg a day was simply not enough. He didn't want to wait until tomorrow for the next egg. "I want to be the richest man in the world right now," he grumbled to the walls. Silas imagined that Gilda must be filled with gold from her beak to her toes. He thought she was a walking treasure chest. "If I take it all out at once," he whispered to himself, "I will have a mountain of gold, and I'll never have to wait again." That night, Silas crept into the barn. Gilda was fast asleep, dreaming of corn and sunshine. Silas was so focused on the gold he thought was inside her that he forgot how kind Gilda had been and how lucky he already was. Silas went ahead with his plan to get all the gold at once. But when he looked for the treasure, his heart sank into his boots. There was no gold at all. Gilda was just a normal goose on the inside, and now her magic was gone forever. Silas realized he had been very foolish. Because of his greed and his hurry, his wonderful friend Gilda was gone. There would be no more golden eggs in the morning, and no more soft honks to greet him. He sat in the dust and cried. Silas learned a hard lesson that day. He had been given a great gift, but he lost it all because he wanted too much too fast. It is far better to be happy with what you have than to lose everything by being greedy.